Hello, welcome to Soul Magic 99. This is a full moon reading for January the 10th. This is a wolf moon and it's also an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. It's the first lunar eclipse of the decade and it'll be visible from Asia, Africa, Europe and Australia. It's called the wolf moon because legend says the wolves howl at the moon in January. It's the second most dangerous moon after the one at Halloween. This moon can bring up emotional feelings because it's Cancer. It's the lunar eclipse is in Cancer. And it's about forgiving and forgetting and about emotional manifestations. So I've drawn a few cards and we're just going to get a general reading. So we have pick a pile, 1, 2 and 3. So we're getting to pile 1. So first we have a message from the angels. It says wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into the faith that love, dearest one. So some of you could be going to a wedding, or some of you could be actually getting married. I'm not saying at this time, but this is going to happen in the next few months. Some moon messages. So it's the waning moon has come up here and it says, what do you need to release? So it's a good time to release whatever is holding you back in life, whether it be negative emotions or feelings or thoughts. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. So I think that goes hand in hand with the first card. You know, don't keep harking back to the past. Let go of the past. The past is gone. We're living now. Okay? So, you know, we all make mistakes in life and things go wrong. Don't hold on to that. Detach from that and move forward. Okay? Don't let the things that happened in the past hold you back now. Now I picked a few tarot cards. The 9 of Pentacles. So the lady in this card to me looks as if she's emotionally out in the cold. She's standing outside in the snow in like a ball gown with no coat on. She's not warm. She's emotionally cold. So maybe this is a time to think, you know, do you want to appear cold? Do you want to be emotionally cold? You know, get in touch with your feelings at the time of the moon. This is a good time to get in touch with your feelings. Warm yourself up. Open your heart. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. So this beautiful lady is holding a sparkling snowflake, which I think symbolises some sort of message coming through. And this could be a message about abundance because we have the Pentacles here. So if you're expecting a message about finances, it's looking positive, okay? Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this person certainly has a jazzy headdress. The 10 is completion, so they have all the material possessions they need. Okay, so everything's coming in materialistically. So, you know, you've got nothing to worry about there. Three of Cups. So here we have the young lady in the woods with nature all around her, the animals. She's having a nice cup of tea. She's nice and relaxed. You know, the animals are looking up at her. You know, she's nature's best friend. She's got a little cake down there. You know, she's happy in her own company. And she's doing well at the moment. Now we've got some messages about the chakras at this time. So the message is saying that the throat chakra needs work. It says, people listening, have faith. Action, drink a cup of peppermint tea to activate the throat chakra and make your voice heard. So it's about speaking up for yourself, about explaining yourself confidently. Okay, so you can work on this yourself. You can go into a meditation and visualize white light into your throat area, cleanse and clear the blue turquoise of the throat chakra, and get it spinning vibrantly with all the other chakras. So this is double confirmation again, the throat chakra, and it's saying, I communicate clearly. Wear a turquoise necklace to encourage clear communication. Touch it when you're lost for words. So that will help you as well if you wear a blue turquoise necklace, and it will remind you to communicate clearly and speak with confidence. And finally, I have a love message as we're dealing with the moon in Cancer, which is about emotions. So we have a card here which says boundaries. I'm just going to read the meaning of that for you. Many people understand the concept of boundaries, but they aren't always sure how to set them in practice. Boundaries will be described as simply having a clear and healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick and what affects you, both positively and negatively. A common example on healthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when feeling pressured by prospective your existing partner into doing or behaving in a way that isn't in your truth. For example, if you love the ocean and need to walk on the beach regularly to maintain emotional balance, you can invite your partner to join you when you go alone. But you must not let this important activity fade from your life. There can be many grey areas in life between reasonable compromise and compromising your healthy boundaries. We each possess a unique and each situation different. The most important thing is to make your boundaries and preferences clear early on in the relationship, so your partner may not feel annoyed and resentful when you are having it up. Bringing it out months or even years down the track. In an existing relationship, it's important to communicate your feelings, needs and preferences, but owning them. So you can say, I need time to be by myself regularly, so from now on I will go to the beach once a week on my own. This is much more constructive than, you never want to go to the beach. It's almost impossible to drag you down there. You have ruined that pleasure for me and I'm going to get it back. You have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you on life so far and resolve to set them when necessary. Ask the angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on. So that's an important message for some of you. So that was a reading for pile 1. Hello, Pile 2. This is a message from the angels. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So now we have some moon messages. The North Node, step out of your comfort zone. So for some of you out there, the message is try something new, go somewhere new, meet new people, do something out of the ordinary, okay? Use this opportunity to try something new. The Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. Sometimes we all have dreams and wishes and hopes, but deep down we think they're not possible. But this card is telling you, believe in the impossible. So set your manifestations out there, whether it be emotional, material, spiritual, because it's saying believe in the impossible, okay? Just have faith. Now here's some tarot cards. We have the Star card, which is a beautiful card. It's about wish fulfillment, so that goes hand in hand with the last card. So obviously some of you out there have been doing manifestation work, and it's talking about dreams coming true, okay? The Star, you know, things, wish fulfillment, things are going to happen that you've been manifesting. So that's a very positive card. Here we have the Seven of Swords. So this woman is basically bathing in the moonlight. That's what it looks like to me. She's in her element. She's enjoying that time. And if you look up, you can see there's actually a face in the moon there, because the moon is very feminine energy. She's not afraid of the dark, okay? She's not fearful. That is her element. So go out, bathe in the moon, make a wish in the moon. Don't be afraid of the dark, okay? It's very feminine energy, the moonlight. Now we have the Five of Wands. There's a couple in this card. Well, I'm assuming they're a couple. They're looking a bit upset and detached from each other. They're both not looking at each other. Some sort of emotional upset, I feel here. There's no communication going on. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, make that effort, make that first move, you know? Speak your truth, speak openly and honestly, because this is not a good situation to be in, is it? And here we have the Death card. So this is all about new beginnings. So if you're like the couple in this card, you know, this is talking about new beginnings, an ending and a new beginning. It doesn't necessarily mean an end of a relationship, but maybe a start, a fresh start in a new direction for both of you, better communication. Use the power of the moon to manifest good communication. It will be a very emotional full moon, but use this to your advantage, I feel. So now we have some messages for your chakras this time. So this is the solar plexus. People respect my worth. Activate your personal power by chanting the mantra Ram. As you do so, imagine every cell radiating with pride. So this is about self-worth, self-esteem, self-belief. Okay, so you can go into meditation and visualize your solar plexus chakra, which is below the heart chakra and above the sacral chakra, in the middle of your torso basically. And visualize white light going into that yellow, bright, imagine a bright yellow sun in your tummy area. And visualize white light going in, cleanse it and clear it, and get the yellow spinning bright and clear again, and that will really help you. And we also have the throat chakra. Speak your own truth. Plait blue thread while focusing on what matters to you. Tie it loosely around your wrist as a reminder. So this is always about speaking your truth with honesty, with integrity. Good communication skills are important in relationships. So this is a good time to focus on your throat chakra. Again, visualize a white light going into your throat to cleanse and clear the blue turquoise throat chakra. And then you will get it spinning, and this will help clear any communication blockages you have. And finally, we have a love message card, and this one is about reparenting yourself. So we'll just get the additional message for that. Some of the most difficult things to let go of in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, those old wounds can block us and hold us back, or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in relationships. Naturally, we all know it is impossible to go back and change what happened. Maybe you've tried resolving the issue with person or people concerned. Or maybe you aren't even sure what it is that still weighs you down. Many people assume that childhood wounds only arise after serious mistreatment such as violence in the home, but the truth is it's often the less dramatic things that leave the greatest impression. Something that a parent being stuck in hospital, or your birthday, or a sibling that always did better at school. This card has come up for you today because your child aspect needs you to care for and reparent it now, even if you are aware of any specific experience or hurt. Your child aspect is saying, I need you. Follow the steps of the simple exercise and enjoy a profound experience of healing and deep connection with this innocent and loving part of yourself. This will help you to be more open to loving and being loved as an adult. So basically, do some inner child work in meditation, and it can be as simple as nurturing yourself, giving yourself a hug, giving yourself the love that you never felt you received as a child. Okay, that's the messages for pile 2. This is a message pile 3. This is a angel messages card. Said, let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to use this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Some moon messages. Super moon. Emotions are running high. Well, this is a Cancer moon, and it's also a lunar eclipse. It's also a wolf moon. So it's in the sign of Cancer, which obviously, is a water sign which rules emotions. So be aware of your emotions, okay? Be kind to yourself at this time. Try not to get into any disputes with people. Just be kind to yourself. The Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. So this is a message for some of you that may be, undecided about whether you should take action with regard to a certain person. And it's giving you the go-ahead here and saying be bold and make the first move. So here we have the King of Cups. Oh, he's a handsome guy, isn't he? He'd be anyone's dream. So this could be somebody's romantic partner, a strong masculine in touch with his emotions. He's ready for love, basically. So that's looking very positive. Here we have the Hermit, which is ruled by the astrological sign of Virgo. This is a woman on a mission. You know, she's got her lantern, she's got her sword by her side, and, you know, she's full of emotion. I see that lantern as being full of her emotional heart there. So she's gone within to look into her heart to see what it is she truly desires. Here we have the Tower. And the Tower happens when change is needed in a situation. So don't be afraid of it. You know, big things happen to all of us in our lives. You know, we may lose jobs, may lose partners, people we love die. You know, there's massive changes that happen. And sometimes divine intervention happens and the Tower will step in order to change things for the better. So do not be afraid of this Tower, okay? So now we'll get some messages for your chakras. This is the root chakra. Appreciate the journey. Imagine a ball of red light rising from the root chakra, calling you to pause and enjoy the moment. So the root chakra is about our grounding to the earth, okay? So it seems like some of you might need extra grounding at this time. So imagine roots beneath the balls of your feet, going deep, deep into the earth, connecting to Mother Gaia, okay? And you will feel much more grounded. Hopefully that helps you. Here we have the Sacral Chakra. I listen to my emotions. If you feel overwhelmed, rub bergamot hand cream into your hands. The sensation helps to harness balance. So the Sacral Chakra is about your emotional, sexual life, okay? So maybe you're not quite in balance with your emotions there, and that needs some work. So again, you can do a meditation where you go into the sacral, which is above the base chakra and below the solar plexus. Imagine a bright orange. I like to think of an actual orange light and cleanse it with the white light. Visualize the white light going in and cleansing that, and get the orange sacral chakra spinning at high speed in line with all your other chakras to balance your emotional and sexual life. This is a love card and we have dating, so I'll get the final message for you. The concept of courtship may seem quaint these days, but most of us are familiar with the more modern term dating. Our society has changed enormously in the last century, but the preferred effects of meeting someone attractive and falling in love have not. The opportunities that courtship offer are often completely overlooked today. The process of courtship made it clear over time whether or not the people involved were genuinely interested in each other. A suitor had to be determined, and the person being courted had a chance to observe how the suitor behaved, creating the chance for both to exercise some perspective and objectivity. Dating allowed more freedom than courtship, so the couple may have time to be alone together. Dating was seen as a legitimate process whereby the pair deliberately spent time getting to know one another. Of course, these systems aren't perfect, but compare them to what we have now. Many relationships are hurriedly formed and often a fait accompli by the time friends and family find out. Lack of support and guidance in the headlong rush to get into a relationship can be devastating. And not just for younger people. As we mature, we don't always become wiser in love. So the getting to know me time offered by courtship and or dating can be invaluable. They've drawn this card today because the universe would like you to contemplate what you tend to overlook when you meet someone new, or what you may have overlooked when you became involved with your current partner. Consider what you can learn from these experiences and what you can learn about yourself. It can make a big difference to how you approach the soulmate you want to be with, and can help you communicate your feelings and expectations about the relationship more clearly to your current partner. If you have teenage children, it may also be useful to talk to them about the benefit of taking their time and considering matters of the heart thoroughly before they come involved. So there's some words of wisdom for you. So I will leave it there. So thank you for watching. So please like, share, subscribe and comment to get entered into a free draw for a free reading of 20 minutes. Can be about your choosing. All other details will be down below. So thank you for watching and be kind. Take care.